What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 video. Today we are going to discuss something that has just come to light. The Starcraft scene. It appears that a lot of organizations, such as Cloud9 and Vitality, are picking up some pretty big names in the Starcraft scene. Now, on top of the huge prize pool that they have added to ESL, what it appears to me is that ESL wants to make Starcraft 2 a mainstream game again. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with, the big changes that has been happening within Microsoft and the staff changes and this, that, and the other thing. But what I can tell you is that organizations like Cloud9 and organizations like Vitality, they're not going to pick up players or even add some kind of a Starcraft roster to their teams unless there was a reason to do this. Now, all of this is merely speculation, and it could just be, well, this tournament has $500,000 and these organizations want to put a roster together to get their piece of the pie. That could very well be what's happening, but historically speaking, that really isn't the way it has worked. So I very frequently recently have been talking about how I'm going to close the curtains on StarCraft and this, that, and the other thing. Well, kind of like what I expected to happen when they nuked the staff of Blizzard. I kind of found it hard to believe that Microsoft would just leave StarCraft 2, out in the water, right? And, in conjunction with all of the, rumors about whether StarCraft 3 is going to come out or not, we're seeing things evolve and quite frankly headed in a halfway reasonable direction. So I just kind of wanted to make a little bit of an update video to kind of clear the air here and tell you guys that things are kind of uncertain right now. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But what I can tell you is that these organizations, they would not pick up these players for arbitrary reasons, right? These are big organizations in the esports scene, ranging from League of Legends to Dota to whatever. And I also just remembered Team Liquid picked up shit, I can't remember who it was. Who was it? I can't remember, but if you look at the StarCraft roster, they picked up somebody, and I remember thinking a couple weeks ago that was weird too. I couldn't figure out what was going on here. Why am I seeing this? Well, what I think is happening is I think things are evolving right now, and I actually think that StarCraft 2 is going to become mainstream again. Just based on what I'm seeing. So with that being said, I've been spending a lot of time talking about, how I'm going to be, switching over to Stormgate and stuff like that. And I was saying this was, a lot of conviction because, my 14-year anniversary is next month. 14-year anniversary is next month. 14-year streaming anniversary. And, I have been talking about how I'm just going to be doing this final hurrah and stuff like that. And, well, now I'm starting to see some pretty wild things go on in the particularly in the esports sector, and this really has me wondering whether or not we're going to start seeing a lot more changes and improvements in the game. After Microsoft acquired the title, and I'm just kind of making this video to let you guys know that hey, there's some weird shit going on right now, and I just want to put it out there that I'm no longer convinced that I'm going to quit and move on to a different game. Will I try Stormgate? Yeah, probably. But if I continue to see things evolve in StarCraft the way that they are, I probably won't switch to the game full time. Because, I mean, let's be real. Based on the content that I've seen and what a lot of you have talked to me about in the chat room and comments and various other places, it doesn't really tickle your pickle, if you will, right? So, I don't know. It remains to be seen what's going to happen, but I'm actually a little hopeful. I've had no hope for the StarCraft title for since they released Legacy of the Void, I've had no hope for it. But we got some pretty big waves and splashes that are being made. And who knows? We'll see. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace out.